Wow! A new boy just arrived at school. Imagine this, you're there deciding between Lisa or Lena, thinking it's just another ordinary school day, when bam! A new boy shows up. And he's not just any random new student. You ever have one of those days where everything feels off? Well, that's the vibe today. And I'm gonna tell you everything, but heads up, if you can pay attention while choosing Lisa or Lena, I'll hit you with a question about the story at the end. Let's see if you can keep up. Okay, so this morning everything was normal. I was at my locker, trying to remember where I put my math book, spoiler, still haven't found it, when I heard people whispering down the hall. I looked around, and there he was, the new kid. And seriously, it was like time stopped. Everyone just stared. Like, who is this guy? Where did he come from? His name? Aiden. And yes, he has that cool, mysterious name that sounds straight out of a movie. He was wearing a leather jacket, who wears a leather jacket to school, and looked totally chill, like he wasn't surrounded by a bunch of curious teenagers. Of course, when he walked by, everyone kind of moved aside. And by everyone, I mean the girls. Anna, my best friend, elbowed me like, "Did you see him?" she whispered, way too excited. Like I could miss him. And then, the unexpected happened, he looked at me. You know that quick glance, but it feels like forever? Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I don't know if it was because I wasn't whispering about him, or if he was just scoping the place out, but it was enough to make Anna freak out. He looked at you, she practically screamed. I, obviously, tried to play it cool. Yeah, he looked. He's just, like, checking out the place, right? But inside, I was like, what is happening? The funniest thing is that even with all the buzz, Aiden seemed completely unfazed. Like, who's that confident on their first day? On my first day, I tripped 3 times and spilled orange juice on my shirt. Him? He looked like he stepped out of a fashion magazine. At lunch, Anna and I sat at our usual spot, and guess who was on the other side of the cafeteria? Yep, Aiden. And of course, there was already a small crowd around him. But instead of looking thrilled by the attention, he seemed bored. It was like he'd been through this a million times before. He glanced around, like he was looking for something, and for a second, our eyes met again. Anna nearly spilled her apple juice when she saw. Okay, I'm officially convinced. He totally has a crush on you, she said, completely serious. I laughed, but honestly, my brain was a mess. Why was he looking so much? Did I have something on my face? After lunch, he ended up in history class, the same one I have. Of course, Mrs. Johnson made him introduce himself. Hey, I'm Aiden. Just moved here from California, he said, in that calm, deep voice. And that was it. No big backstory, no drama. Just Aiden from California. But that was enough to make half the class sigh. And me? I was just trying not to seem like a weirdo. The rest of the day went by in a blur. Every time I saw him, it was like he was just observing. Like, he didn't care about all the attention he was getting. He was just, I don't know, analyzing everything. And honestly, that made me super curious. Who is this guy, really? What's he looking for? Anyway, dear diary, I think this new guy is about to shake things up around here. And I can't wait to see what happens next. Is he just gonna be another student? Or is there something more to this story? Now, it's your turn. Were you able to pay attention while picking Lisa or Lena? Here's the question, what's the name of the new kid? Let me know in the comments. And if you were the new kid, how would you handle all that attention? I want to know what you'd do. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's see how this story unfolds. Thanks for watching till the end.